Queen Mary and King Frederik's summer escape, the royal holiday that stunned the world with an unforgettable surprise. Welcome to B News. It was meant to be just another elegant getaway, a chance for Denmark's beloved royal couple, Queen Mary and King Frederik, to retreat from the relentless spotlight and bask in the warmth of the Scandinavian summer. But their royal summer holiday this year took an unexpected and emotional turn that has left royal watchers across the globe stunned and charmed in equal measure. What began as a simple seasonal tradition became a stage for a breathtaking, unforgettable surprise, one that few could have predicted, and one that will now be etched in royal history forever. But before we reveal the remarkable story behind this summer's royal holiday, don't forget to show your support for B News, your go-to channel for in-depth and captivating stories about the world's most fascinating royals. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an exclusive scoop. And join the conversation below. What would you do if you were treated to such a surprise during your holiday? Let us know in the comments. For decades, the Danish royal family's summer vacations have been a well-guarded tradition, one of the few times when the family can escape the formalities of palace life and embrace the simple joys of being together. This year was no exception. As June turned to July, King Frederik and Queen Mary packed their bags, boarded the royal yacht Dannebrog with their children, and set sail toward the idyllic Danish coastlines and remote islands where they've often found respite. But this time, the holiday would hold more meaning than usual, thanks to a carefully planned surprise that had been months in the making. Sources close to the palace began whispering weeks before the trip that something extraordinary was being organized for this summer's retreat. Yet, with the royal family keeping their plans tightly under wraps, speculation was rife. Would it be a reunion with old friends? Perhaps a secret ceremony or a charitable announcement? The possibilities were endless, but nothing prepared the world for what would actually unfold. The holiday began as most royal vacations do, with serene photographs of the family disembarking at sun-dappled ports, waving to small crowds of onlookers who had gathered to catch a glimpse of their monarchs. The Danish press captured scenes of Queen Mary in light summer dresses and King Frederik in relaxed linen suits, walking hand in hand with their children. These images painted a picture of blissful, understated luxury, exactly the kind of image the couple has worked so hard to project over the years. But behind those smiles and casual strolls, a much larger narrative was quietly taking shape. As the royal family sailed further into Denmark's archipelagic gems, away from prying eyes, an entire team of palace staff and close confidants was preparing the surprise that would come to define this summer's holiday. According to palace insiders, the idea originated with Queen Mary herself, who wanted to mark this particular summer with something deeply meaningful for her husband and family, and for Denmark as a whole. On the fifth evening of the trip, as the yacht anchored in a secluded bay off the island of Aro, Frederik was led ashore under the pretense of a private family dinner. But when they arrived at the clearing beyond the beach, he was met with a breathtaking sight, hundreds of locals and members of the Danish Royal Guard waiting to honor him in a surprise ceremony celebrating his first summer holiday as Denmark's king. It was a heartfelt tribute organized in complete secrecy, a chance to reaffirm the public's love and respect for their new monarch and to thank him for his service during the turbulent months of his mother's abdication and his own ascension. The moment was reportedly emotional beyond words. Those who were present say King Frederik was visibly moved, even shedding a tear as Queen Mary stood by his side, her hand in his. He addressed the gathered crowd with a spontaneous, heartfelt speech, thanking the people of Denmark for their unwavering support and vowing to serve them with humility and dedication. The scene was illuminated by lanterns hung in the surrounding trees and the soft glow of the summer sunset, creating a magical and deeply human tableau that resonated far beyond the shores of Aro. For Queen Mary, the moment was more than just a surprise for her husband. It was also a chance to remind the world of the deep connection between the Danish crown and its people, a bond she has worked tirelessly to strengthen since marrying Frederik over 2 decades ago. Throughout their marriage, Mary has been instrumental in modernizing the family's image, ensuring that the monarchy remains relevant, relatable, and cherished by Danes of all generations. This carefully planned tribute was yet another example of her deft touch and understanding of the role she and Frederik play in Danish hearts. Photos and videos of the evening quickly made their way onto social media, going viral within hours. The hashtags #RoyalSurprise and #Frederik and Mary began trending as millions across the world shared and commented on the stunning images. "This is what leadership looks like," one user wrote, while another posted, "A king of the people, loved by his queen, and cherished by his nation, Denmark is lucky." The outpouring of affection was so overwhelming that Danish news outlets dedicated entire broadcasts to analyzing every detail of the event, from the symbolism of the location to the subtle choices in Queen Mary's outfit. Royal commentators have hailed the event as a masterstroke in royal public relations. In an age when monarchies around Europe are facing increasing scrutiny and even skepticism, such moments of genuine connection are more important than ever. By showing vulnerability, gratitude, and humanity, Frederik and Mary managed to reaffirm the value of the monarchy in a way that few formal state events could ever hope to achieve. It was a vivid illustration of why the Danish crown remains not only relevant but beloved. Even their children played a role in the magical evening. Prince Christian, Princess Isabella, and the twins, Vincent and Josephine, were seen mingling with the locals, laughing, and even joining in traditional Danish folk dances. The sight of the young royals engaging so freely and joyfully with the public further underscored the sense that this was not just a performance, but a sincere celebration of community and continuity. The impact of the surprise continued to ripple throughout the following days of the holiday. Locals on the islands the royals visited afterward reported seeing Frederik and Mary in particularly high spirits, smiling more than usual, and taking extra time to chat with the residents. Many remarked on how approachable and down-to-earth they seemed, qualities that have become hallmarks of their reign. As one islander put it, "They may wear crowns, but tonight, they wore their hearts." Palace insiders say the idea to stage such a heartfelt surprise was not only Mary's idea but also supported by her closest advisors, who saw it as an opportunity to reinforce the monarchy's image as forward-looking yet firmly rooted in tradition. The careful planning, down to the smallest details, from the location to the guest list to the lighting, was reportedly overseen by Mary herself. Her commitment to making the evening perfect was evident in every element, further cementing her reputation as one of the most dynamic and beloved queens in Europe. The surprise ceremony also came at a significant time for the royal family. After months of intense scrutiny following Queen Margrethe's abdication and Frederik's early months as king, many had wondered how the transition would play out in the public's perception. This summer holiday, and especially the heartfelt tribute, seems to have answered those doubts decisively. Polls taken in the days following the event showed a sharp uptick in approval ratings for both Frederik and Mary, with many Danes expressing newfound confidence in their leadership. As the royal yacht finally returned to Copenhagen at the end of the trip, the Danish press described the holiday as one of the most memorable in recent history. Front pages featured images of the king and queen smiling, their arms around each other, against the backdrop of Denmark's serene summer skies. "A summer to remember," read one headline. "More than royals, they are ours," declared another. For the royal family, the summer holiday was not just a break from duty, but an affirmation of everything they stand for: love, service, connection, and continuity. And for the Danish people, it was a reminder that their monarchs are not distant figureheads, but fellow citizens who share in their joys, struggles, and dreams. And so we leave you with this question: do you think the power of such personal, emotional gestures can secure the future of monarchies in the modern age? Or are they simply fleeting moments in the ongoing story of royalty? Let us know your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear your take on this remarkable summer surprise. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to B News, and hit the bell icon for more exclusive stories that bring you closer to the royals you love. Until next time, keep watching, and keep believing in the power of heartfelt moments.